All right, all right, all right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Black Girl Interrupted. Y'all already know it's your girl Ash, y'all favorite 504 girl. Baby, it's been so trying these last few days. The things I've been seeing on Facebook, on Twitter, everything. Um, so tonight's conversation, like I say, I don't want the whole conversation to be overshadowed by the because of course I am gonna address the Will and Jada situation, but I don't want that to overshadow tonight's conversation. Y'all already know how your girl gets down. Y'all already know I do my mental health check-in because I got to see how everybody's doing. So I know y'all are probably trying to figure out why in the hell does this girl have her hands over her mouth? I'm no longer your favorite Brace face. Your girl Brace is a gold. They have released me from the gates, honey. It's about time, and it's been a long damn time coming, baby. It's shit, 2 years, almost 2 years. It was time for these gates to come off my mouth. Oh my Lord. My brother say I'm on child support right now, shaking my head. We're gonna address it because we're gonna get into it because it was a video, y'all, that popped up on my TikTok the other day. And I was like, this will be absolutely a great topic for me to bring to Black Girl Interrupted. But y'all already know, before I even get started, y'all know I got to do my mental health check-in. So y'all drop in the comments. Let me know how y'all doing mentally. Like, let me know how y'all feeling today. Yes, your girl smiling big today. Yes. But for real though, I really do. Like I said, y'all know how I start my shows. Y'all know I have to do my mental health check-in. I know, like I said, my last episode I spoke on suicide in the Black community, and why it's on the rise. So I need y'all to check in with me. Let me know how y'all are feeling. Yesterday is Tuesday, but how was your week last week? How are you feeling? Mentally. I know there's a lot of deaths that's been going on. People have lost their jobs. I've seen their posts. So I absolutely want to drop this video. Y'all know what I do. Y'all know it does not change when it comes to mental health. Y'all know I advocate for it. Oh, there go my sis. Hey, girl. Look at your sister, girl. Oh, hey. I'm smiling big, baby. Gemini says, I'm fighting to stay strong on all these attacks, but I'm doing well, sis. And then he says he went to a funeral today, too. Also, my uncle passed away. Y'all, this is like the second death for me in like 2 weeks. So, mentally, y'all, I'm good. Like, I'm good. I had to make some hard decisions today, which y'all know I'm very transparent. But I did, but I'm in a better headspace, I guess, so to say. I'm a little sad, but I know it's going to get better. So, y'all already know before I even, jump into the show, y'all know I like to play some encouraging, inspiring videos. So here we go. Here's a video, and then we're going to jump into the Will Smith, Chris Rock fiasco. And then, like I say, I don't want that to be overshadowed by the whole point of the conversation tonight. I want to address it so we can dead it, so we can move on to something else, because they've gone back to their millionaire lives. They're no longer thinking about us. So here we go. Let's go.
I don't care who you are. Life's gonna punch you in the face.
Sometimes life will take you to your knees. Sometimes you have to cry. Sometimes will hurt deep inside. In time of adversity, you don't have an obstacle to deal with. You have a choice to make.
You can suffer, or you can choose to do whatever you need to do to liberate yourself, whatever you need to do to reinvent yourself, whatever you need to do to overcome whatever you are stuck in right now. It does not have to be your residency.
You keep standing. No matter how rough the sea, you keep standing. No matter what, you don't give up. You keep standing. No matter what.
You got to be bold in life, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not bold, if you're not standing up inside yourself, if you're not willing to call into being the highest and the strongest that's within you when you're facing life's challenges, life will trample you. But see, when you discover the truth of this goodness, this power that you have within you, that truth will set you free from ever being a victim in life. That truth will enable you to handle things with a level of equanimity that will surprise you. Getting unstuck means that you are going to start living life on your terms, rather than just gliding through every day on automatic. That you have a special power within, that you know that things are going to get better for you. You know that you can handle this. And because you want some different kind of results in your life, you've got to decide that I'm going to go all out.
We decide which moments define us. Will it be the moment we get knocked down? Or will it be the moment when we get back up? This is when we show the world what we're made of. Listen to me, you can't give up. If it was easy, everybody would do it. But if life's got you down, I need you to get up and prove them wrong.
We're all being tested in life. Some of us later down. Others find a way around the motherfucker. Families in everyone. It's about keeping the motivation to keep moving forward on the same exact path that you just failed.
People who operate in darkness, they are relentless. They never stop. And we have to make it our full-time job to fight back. You got to put your foot down. You got to get an attitude. You got to get fired up.
You got to get up, look at the man in the mirror and go, this is what I'm doing today, whether they like it or not. I don't give a fuck. Everybody's focusing on the stupidity things that they got on the news. Don't watch the news no more. I give you the real news. You know what the news is about today? You and how you're going to conquer the world.
And don't be disturbed because no one else can see it. That's not unusual. You've got to learn how to tune out the critics outside and the critic inside.
You need to change on how you look at those people, what they say to you. You gotta start armoring your mind. Start preparing yourself for what's out here in life. Build confidence. Build self-esteem. So people talk to you, it doesn't matter. That's great power in adversity. If you're a victim of any kind, make sure you use that to become successful. It's about going that extra step when you can. That's what builds self-respect, self-esteem, self-discipline, all those things. Learn to not let life hijack your brain. Don't allow all these things to make you a lesser person. You must own your mind. Don't let life own yours.
Everybody has a defining moment. Whatever your defining moment is, own it. And say to yourself, after today, I will do whatever it takes to become everything I can become.
Raise the bar on yourself. Challenge yourself. Expect things to be great for you because you're going to show up differently. Fight like a warrior and die a legend.
All right. So still continuing on with the mental health check-in. Before I even go into addressing the Will Smith, Chris Rock issue, I want to say thank you to everyone for all your prayers, all the texts, all the phone calls, all the messages. Your girl really truly needed that. I was diagnosed with stage 2 lymphedema, which causes my legs to swell. The fluid, I'm having issues with my lymphatic system, which is not allowing the fluid in my body to properly move like it's supposed to. So it just sets, it gets into one place in my body and it just sets, and it just so happens to affect my legs, and it makes it very difficult for me to walk at times. Because my legs, when they get inflamed, when they get engorged, when they swell, my legs become very heavy. So it's very difficult for me to walk at times. But, I am doing my lymphedema treatments twice a week to help push the fluid back towards my heart. I am Y'all, I'm not gonna get emotional. I promise I'm not. Um, Lymphedema, the stage 2 lymphedema I have is irreversible. It will just be, I'll just be given ways to keep it under control, such as low sodium diets, increase my water intake, and to get more active. But right now, in this particular moment, I cannot exercise because of the swelling. And again, it causes my legs to get very heavy. So when they're heavy, it makes it very difficult for me to walk. I also have libido reticularis, which is an autoimmune disease, which causes a web-like pattern on my thighs. So for those that did see the picture, that's why it looks like a web-like pattern on my thighs. Um, Typically, it comes when you get cold, and like once you warm up, it goes away. But unfortunately, mine does not go away. It is connected to lupus. That could be the source of why I have lymphedema. So it is just a barrage of things. But like I said, I wanted to take the time and I wanted to say thank you to everybody that reached out to me, the people that the ones that text me, the one that sent me messages, the one that posted, the ones that posted on my page. I really appreciate y'all. Being told that you have a disease that is not curable is really devastating. It really took it really threw me for a loop. It has affected my mental, but I know I'm stronger, and I know at the end of the day, regardless of what doctors say, God has the final say. So I'm not gonna let this keep me down. I'm not gonna let this keep me deterred from doing everything that I have been chosen to do. So I don't want y'all to feel sad for me. Just love me. Just love on me the way y'all been doing. Just treat me the same way. I'm no different than y'all too. But I wanted to address that. I wanted to say thank you to everyone. I love you guys. I appreciate it. Keep praying for me. That's all that I ask. And your girl is still gonna be. I'm still gonna be your favorite 504 girl. But so, with no further ado, baby, let's jump into. But like I say, while we're talking about this, still drop in the comments. Let me know mentally how you feeling today. How are you doing? Y'all already know that if you ever need anyone to talk to, if you're ever going through something, hit me up. We could talk, we could laugh, we could pray, meditate, whatever it is that we need to do to get you out of the dark. Y'all know I'm all on board. I'm 10 toes down with it. Nikki, yes, I do. I got my pump yesterday. But I still do my treatments twice a week. And then I pump in between those times for 30 minutes a day. So I do it 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes at night. But once I go, because I do my next treatment tomorrow, I have to sit down with the doctor and figure out how this is going to work, because I work from home and I can't sit straight for 7.5 hours, because I get an hour lunch and 2 15-minute breaks. So once I go tomorrow and I see the doctor, we're going to work out a plan so that way, my job is going to have to accommodate me, because like I said, I can't sit straight for 7.5 hours, so I need to be able to get up and move maybe every 15 minutes on the hour, just to kind of keep the fluids so it doesn't sit. Like today, my feet were swollen, but because I was doing a lot of moving around. I had an orthodontist appointment. I had to go to Walmart. It was just so many things I had to do today. But once I do my treatment tomorrow, I'll be home, and then I go back Thursday. But y'all know I will definitely keep y'all updated. And I posted that not for sympathy. I want people. Let me make this very clear. Oh, Nikki, I'll take it. I want people to know I didn't post the pictures for sympathy or for people to feel sorry, but to make people aware. I noticed this 2 years ago, y'all. I noticed it 2 years ago. I started to see the swelling. Now that I go back and I look at old pictures of myself from 2 years ago, I never followed up with it. I never informed my doctor about it. And my lymphedema doctor told me when I saw him last week, that had I had waited another year, I probably would have been at a stage 3. So, but again, it's irreversible. I I just have to go on those. I have to watch my sodium intake. I've given up pork, beef. I've limited myself to once a month, but now just strictly chicken and seafood and turkey. So none of the other stuff, no alcohol, anything that has a high sodium content, I have to really avoid. So, but I just wanted to put that out there on the table. Like I said, I love you guys. I really, really, really appreciate it. But let y'all, I know without further ado, I know y'all are waiting because, babe, I know y'all saw my post yesterday. Because y'all know I come with all the smoke. Y'all know I'll be ready. So let's jump on into it. Because like I say, I don't want this to overshadow tonight's conversation. Because I'm not spending a whole hour and whatever, addressing the Will Smith, Chris Rock incident. We're going to talk about it. Y'all say whatever y'all going to say. And then we moving on because I got some real good stuff I want to talk about tonight. So, Sunday night, y'all, the Oscars, a show that I don't watch. I don't support. I don't tune in simply because that's an award show that does not. Let me say this because I'm about to open up a can of worms. I'm about to run down that rabbit hole. Y'all know how I get down. I don't support shows that use Black people to be the butt of their jokes. And that's what the Oscars are known for. Anybody that's familiar with the roast that they do, y'all know how to get down on the Oscars. So I say that to say, stop going to these events where you're tolerated and not celebrated. You get what I'm saying? Start celebrating shows that celebrate us. You have, the BET Awards. I'm talking about EBT, y'all. But the BET Awards, even though BET is no longer Black owned, but they celebrate. You have the Stellar Awards that recognize Black gospel singers. Start supporting these award shows that celebrate us, not just tolerate us. So a lot of people were going back and forth. Okay, I'll call you tonight, Nikki. The other night, girl, I was working and I got off late because I had to make up the time that I had to be at these doctor's appointments. So I'm definitely, if I don't hit you tonight, I'll call you tomorrow while I'm doing my treatments. Because my treatments are 2 hours long. So anyway, so back to what I was saying. So there was a comment that was made in regards to Jada Pinkett Smith by Chris Rock. Everyone knows that Chris Rock is the token nigga for the Oscars. Anyone that watches the Oscars, y'all know he is always the token nigga. They never get any other comedians as such, but so Chris Rock was speaking to Javier Beltram, I believe is his name, and his wife Penelope Cruz, and said, hey, blah, 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 you can't win, so she can't win, she has to lose so you can win, or whatever. So then the camera panned over to Will and Jada, who were not even sitting together. Let's first address that. They were not even sitting together. So Chris Rock says, Jada, I love you, girl. G.I. Jane 2, see you there, or something like that. But let me roll the clip, and then we could jump into it, and then we could discuss it. Like I say, I don't want to spend a whole buku time on this, because I don't want that to overshadow what I want to talk about tonight. So let me go ahead and let's run the clip, and then we're going to talk about it. And y'all, this is the uncensored version of it, so you get to hear everything, because ABC immediately cut the audio. So here we go.
You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. Thi-
wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay.
So as y'all could see, the joke really went over a lot of people's heads. Like myself and a lot of other people that were tweeting, that were posting on Instagram and Twitter and all the other social media sites, a lot of people didn't know Jada Pinkett had alopecia. And you want to know why? Because Jada, throughout her whole entire career, has been known for shaving her hair off, wearing her hair very short. So no one knew. I stopped watching the Red Table Talk because I didn't like the things that Jada did for ratings. And that's almost like when you watch Love and Hip Hop and Love and or what is it, the basketball. I don't watch none of those reality shows. I don't watch none of that. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't watch none of the shit that portrays black people in a negative connotation. You get what I'm saying? I don't support that. And the saddest part of all of this is black people that pull the strings and we steady perform at these circuses for them. We steady act like clowns and perform at these circuses for them. I'm gonna say this. I think what Will Smith did, and I posted about it yesterday. Will was out of line for that. You could have handled that in a better way. You're sitting front row. You're subject to be ridiculed at a show that's known for roasting people. But it's okay for y'all to make jokes about LeBron James, Kevin Durant, but the moment Chris Rock says something about Jada Pinkett, oh my God, Jada is all of a sudden the victim now. No, she's not. Jada is a narcissistic sexual predator. And I'm going to put it out there. For the ones that missed the point of the joke, G.I. Jane, Demi Moore, who dated and later married Ashton Kutcher, who is 15 years younger than her. Hence the Jada Pinkett, August Alsina entanglement. That's what the joke was about. But you quote unquote woke people immediately assumed he was talking about her hair and her condition. I caught it when he said it. I was like, ooh, shit. Okay, Chris. You all right, you want the smoke, bruh. Like that's all I could think about. My heart goes out to Jada because of her condition, because it does affect your self-esteem because of the way you look. You do become the subject of ridicule when people are talking about, your appearance. That affects anybody, man or woman, black, white, purple, yellow, green, or orange. It doesn't matter. My heart goes out to her in a sense for that. But in sense of anything else, I'm not capping for Jada Pinkett, and I'm going to say it. I'm not capping for her. So you can like me, you cannot support anything that I do. I stand 10 toes down in what I say. Because this is a woman who preyed on a vulnerable young man who used to call her mom and was really, really, really close, was the best friend of her son. But y'all don't want to have that conversation. You used him. Jada even admitted to being a nymphomaniac. Some of y'all may need to go back and watch some of her Red Table Talk episodes because she talks about it. Her and her mama, the apple don't fall too far from the tree because her mama was like that. Jada displays forms of narcissistic behavior. For y'all doctors and psychologists, look it up. Jada is all of that. Will got up there and he hit Chris Rock to prove a point, to show that he was a man, because Jada has de-emasculated this man for years for ratings. But y'all want me to cap for that? No. And to you men that was going so hard for Jada, I need y'all to keep that same energy for the women that y'all sit and y'all bypass while other men disrespect her. You get what I'm saying? Do y'all even do that for your mamas? Do y'all do that to your daughters, your sisters, your other female family members, or your female friends? I've seen a lot of y'all don't do it. I've seen a lot of y'all's comments that say, oh, well, you need to stay in a woman's place instead of helping the woman and checking that man for disrespecting that woman. So a lot of you niggas, I'm looking at you sideways now. Yes, I am. Y'all know how I am. I'm all for accountability, and that's for men and women. I wanted y'all to keep that same energy. The way y'all went and y'all rallied for Jada, why were y'all not rallying for Will Smith? He was the butt of all y'all's jokes. When he sat and he broke down in front of millions of viewers on the Red Table Talk, y'all took that and y'all made that a meme. It was a joke. So you can't have it both ways. You can't support one and then not support another one. I'm the biggest advocate when it comes for mental health. So for Will Smith to be that vulnerable, y'all should have been supporting him the way y'all ran and y'all capped for Jada, narcissistic Pinkett Smith. That's the way I feel y'all should have went for him. Y'all should have supported that man. And y'all didn't. He was the butt of y'all's jokes. Just like the Michael Jordan crying meme, y'all did the same thing to Will Smith. So I have no respect for y'all that did it, that made Will Smith the butt of your jokes. But now all of a sudden, we're supposed to just, oh my God, Jada Pinkett is the victim now. No, she's not. I don't want a man like Will Smith to get up there and when people say something that I don't like, he wants to go fight. No, that's not the way you handle it. You can't go through life throwing temper tantrums because you don't like what people say. And while we're talking about that, where was the men at the bowling alley when Young Thug's child's mother was killed over a bowling ball? Where was y'all men then? Where was that energy for that young lady whose children are without a mother now? Because a man got into it with a woman and shot her, ambushed her and killed her over a bowling ball. Where was that energy? Where was the energy for Miss Ketanji Jackson, who was drugged by the most racist white men? Y'all didn't have no energy for her. I didn't see not one post from one man that said, oh my God, we have to start protecting our black women. Y'all don't protect us. Y'all do whenever it fits an agenda though. So now all of a sudden it's, oh, let's protect black women. Y'all should have been doing that from the beginning. And if it don't apply to you, then let it fly. So I'm going to say this. Let me know when y'all are ready to have that accountability conversation, because a lot of y'all are not. A lot of y'all, like I say, y'all caked for Jada yesterday. Oh my God, Jada is just, oh, she's just this damsel in distress. When in that moment, when she saw her husband get up, she should have said, you know, don't do this. We could even celebrate. Let me say this. Anybody that watched King Richard, phenomenal movie. We could even celebrate that because Will Smith got up there like a petulant child and threw a temper tantrum. If that's the case, then I'm going to start knocking people out there say bad shit to me that I don't like. You did this on these white people's stage. You did exactly what they want us to do. You did exactly what they say we are. You acted like an animal. You did exactly what they say we are. We're loud. We're violent. You played right into it, Will. You was they puppet, baby. You was they puppet. You fell right into it. You did exactly what they wanted you to do. Shaking my head at that, y'all. Shaking my head. Because I really feel like you black men, the way we ride for y'all, we need the same reciprocity. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, and for the ones that don't understand what reciprocity is, what we give to you, we need that in return. Let me break that down for the ones that are woke. Y'all know I don't mind. Y'all know I don't mind running down in rabbit holes. Y'all know I wake shit up. Y'all know how I get down on my show. I appreciate Will apologizing and Chris Rock apologizing. You get what I'm saying? Oh wow. But anyway, I want to commend both of them. I do. But I'm gonna tell you what upset me. Let me go ahead and let me roll his acceptance speech, because I don't like how you used. Oh, I did, sis. Oh, I did, baby. I did. Oh, trust me, sis. Oh, I blocked that, baby. I blocked it. Because y'all, you know, baby, you know I come with the smoke. You know I keep my guns cocked and loaded, ready. But I'm going to say this. Hey, Bookie! Oh, y'all, they gonna look, sis. Girl, them braces gonna go there and release me from the gates. Y'all, shout out to my sister Kim, who tuned in tonight. There go my sis Jewel. Y'all know my sis Jewel. Y'all know she taps in with me every episode, baby. She come through and support. I love you, sis. It's good to see you with your pretty self. But like I say, I amend, I commend, you know, but I feel like the apology should have been as loud as the disrespect. When you got up there to accept your award for Best Actor for King Richard, again, we couldn't even celebrate it because of what you did, because of a mistake, and you had time to think about it. So can't nobody say, oh, I would have done this. You had time to think about it. You had time to get up out of your seat, to walk to the stage. Jada, as a woman who, she just loves you so much, should have said, no. She should have stopped you. And you should have addressed it after the show. Let me say this. Shout out to Questlove for winning an award for the best documentary. Baby, it's on Hulu, Summer of Soul. Y'all have got to watch it. Shout out to Denzel for being that father to Will, for pulling him and letting him know. Because I tell people all the time, the higher you elevate, the busier the devil gets. You get what I'm saying? So you have to know. You have to pick and choose your battles wisely. Because you showed out on the Oscars. The Oscars, baby. Not the Source Awards, not the BET Awards, but the Oscars. Whose first year was produced by Will Packard, a black producer, the producer of Girls Trip, Night School. Come on now. You chose to do it then. You could have pulled him to the side and had this conversation, y'all. Come on, man. Y'all, we are already fighting to be accepted in a world that don't like us. Stop playing. And I'm going to say this again. I'm not capping for Jada Pinkett. She is a sexual predator. The way y'all went hard at Bill Cosby and R. Kelly, y'all need to keep that same energy for Jada. Now, I'm waking that shit up today. But I'm not capping for her. I'm not doing it. Like I say, I lost cool points with her, the way she has continued to over and over de-emasculate her husband. Will Smith has told y'all numerous occasions he has not felt like a man. So now we know who's the real man in this relationship. Jada still pulls the strings. So let me roll this. Let me roll the acceptance speech. Then I want to get back. I want to talk about it because you had a moment. You could have apologized to Chris Rock when you were doing your speech. You had a moment to oh my God, you know, I want to apologize to the Academy. No, you should have apologized to Chris Rock because the disrespect was loud. You slapped this man in front of millions of people. You don't think what Jada did to you, you've done to him. So now the victim has become the bully. Let's wake that shit up. Let's wake that up today. Because that's typically how it happens. The victim becomes the bully. Let's wake that up today. So let me roll the speech. Let me go ahead and play the speech, the acceptance speech. I'm not going to play the whole thing because baby Will got a little long-winded. I felt like it was just too much for me. Because I feel like the only reason he came and apologized yesterday is because the Oscars have an open investigation on whether or not to take his Oscar away from him. Great PR move. Great damage control. Whoever his publicist is, baby, he or she, you did the damn thing. Because you could have apologized to him on stage when you got your award. We couldn't even celebrate Questlove. We couldn't even celebrate Samuel L. Jackson getting an honorary Oscar. Come on now. And Samuel L. Jackson been in the game for what, 30 years? We couldn't even celebrate that because of you, Will. Why y'all not holding Will accountable? Y'all keep saying, oh, Chris Rock went too far. Y'all know how Chris Rock gets down. Anybody that's been to a comedy show, y'all gonna get up there and start knocking these comedians out? You know when you sit in the front, you're subject to be ridiculed. Come on now. Everybody knows that. Y'all just getting sensitive and soft now. Everything bothers y'all. Oh, we can't do this. Oh my God, we can't say that. I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. And you don't have to like it. Like I told people yesterday, I'm not going to go back and forth with you about my opinion. I said what I said and I meant it. Every post that I made yesterday, I meant every word that I typed. Jada is a narcissist. And then for Jaden to jump in and say, that's how we do it. So this is what we're going to start teaching our children. So when people say something you don't like, it's okay for you to hit them. It's okay for you to go knock the shit out of them. That. So when you're going down to the jailhouse or you're going down to the cemetery because this is what you're teaching your child or your loved one to do, God bless you. That should have been a teachable moment. Will could have got up there and he could have educated us on what alopecia is. Because like I say, a lot of people didn't know that's what was wrong with Jada. I stopped watching the Red Table Talk. I quit watching it. Because I started to see what she was doing for ratings. The way she called out Snoop Dogg and all. Come on now. You don't do that to the white people. But we the only ones that do that to each other. And y'all still support it. Like I say, I don't watch Basketball Wives. I don't watch that, what is it, Love and Hunts. I don't watch none of that foolish shit. I don't watch Love and Hip, wherever it's at. I don't support it. Because y'all are being pimped by people that look just like you and y'all steady fall for it. But y'all woke though. Child, let me mind my black ass business though. But let me go ahead and let me play this acceptance speech. And then I want to talk a little more about it. And then I want to jump into tonight's conversation. Because I'm really curious to hear what y'all got to say about the topic for tonight. I'm really curious to hear what y'all got to say. So let me go ahead. Let me play the acceptance speech. And then we're going to talk about it. Once we're done, we are no longer talking about Will Smith, Chris Rock incident. We moving on. Uh-oh. Oh, shh. Y'all, my bad. Here we go.
And the Oscar goes to...
Will Smith! Oh, man. Richard Williams was a fierce defender of his family. In this time in my life, in this moment, I am overwhelmed by what God is calling on me to do and be in this world. Making this film, I got to protect Aunjanue Ellis, who was one of the strongest
most delicate people I've ever met. I got to protect Sanaya and Demi, the two actresses that played Venus and Serena. I'm being called on in my life to love people and to protect people and to be a river to my people. And I know to do what we do, you got to be able to take abuse. You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay. But Richard Williams, and what I loved, thank you, D. Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment, be careful, that's when the devil comes for you. It's like, I want to be a vessel for love. I want to say thank you to Venus and Serena. I just spit. I hope they didn't see that on TV. I want to say thank you to Venus and Serena and the entire Williams family for entrusting me with your story. That's what I want to do. I want to be an ambassador of that kind of love and care and concern. I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. This is a beautiful moment, and I'm not crying for winning an award. It's not about winning an award for me. It's about being able to shine light on all of the people, Tim and Trevor and Zach and Sanaya and Demi and Ingenue and the entire cast and crew of King Richard and Venus and Serena, the entire Williams family. Art imitates life. I look like the crazy father, just like they said. I look like crazy father, just like they said about Richard Williams. But love will make you do crazy things. To my mother, a lot of this moment is really complicated for me, but to my mother, she didn't want to come out. She had her knitting friends. She has a knitting crew that she's in Philly watching with. Being able to love and care for my mother and my family, my wife. I'm taking up too much time. Thank you for this honor. Thank you for this moment, and thank you on behalf of Richard and Oracene, the entire Williams family. Thank you. Hope the Academy invites me back. Thank you.
Y'all, let's go through some of the comments, and then I'm gonna respond to that, because I thought it was very tasteless how you used the movie to negate what you did. So let's go through some of the comments, and then we're going to talk about it. Because it's a lot of them, y'all. It's a lot of them. So, of course, y'all know we get trolls on these episodes. Sis, you know I was already on it, baby. The minute I saw it pop up, baby, I was already on it. So, shout out to my sis, Kim. My sister say she here, baby. Hey, Gemini, I know it. I'm cocked and ready. And I love you more, Kim. I do. Hey, Tashina. What's up, girl? I know you was waiting on this. You was like, girl, because I had to address it. You get what I'm saying? Because I saw a lot of back and forth about it on social media. People was like, oh, I want Will did this. Oh, I would do that too. Yeah. And it could have ended one or two ways. Will could have been arrested, or niggas could have been waiting for him in the parking lot. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't wish, I don't condone that, but hey. Hey, Talisha. My sis say, I agree with you. I know, Drew. Yes, we talked about it yesterday. Tashina say, amen. Y'all, that's a lot of comments. Sis, you already, let me tell you, anybody that watches Black Girl Interrupted, y'all know I come with the smoke. Y'all know I be ready. And I'm going to say what I got to say. Whether you receive it or you don't, I'm going to talk about it. Because, see, these are conversations that y'all be wanting to have in private. I just put mine on camera. So, Tashina say, talk your shit. She say, I swear this is what I'm saying. Right. Because I really feel like in that moment, that would have been a teachable moment. You get what I'm saying? That would have been a moment where he could have grabbed the microphone and said, hey, my wife has alopecia. Alopecia is an autoimmune disease that affects the hair follicles, hence calling the hair to fall out. That's what alopecia is. Okay? And a lot of people didn't know that. Like I said, a lot of people did not know that. Because anybody that has followed Jada Pinkett, because I loved Jada. I loved her. I thought she was a great actress. I was jealous of her because, she was all up on my baby Tupac. But I loved Jada. I used to keep my hair cut short just like everything. So I thought she was following the trend, like Tiffany Haddish and Sanaa Lathan, who gone and did the big chop. I never knew she had alopecia until Sunday. So, again, the joke went over a lot of y'all heads. So, Kim say right, we for right. Kim say he was out of order. Absolutely he was. Absolutely. Tashina say right. I'm with you, Kim. And Jules say, exactly, it should have been louder than the disrespect. So let's end the conversation talking about Will and address this speech, and then I want to move on. The first person Will apologize to was the Academy, which was right, because you are on these white people's stage showing your naked ass, your black ass. That's what you did. You got a thing, you showed your black ass. But the second apology should have been to Chris Rock. You immediately jumped in, and again, you tried to use Richard Williams' character to negate what you did. No. You waited till the next day to issue your apology. You should have apologized to that man. The way you disrespected that man in his face, you should have apologized to him to his face. That's what you should have done. You disrespected him publicly. Don't apologize in private when the disrespect was publicly. I salute Chris Rock for the grace for not swinging back. Because he had that have been me, like Shannon Sharp said, every time I see you, it would have been on sight. Because you swing on me, I'm going to swing back, period. Whether we connect or not. Not going to allow you to disrespect me like that. Period. And Jada sitting up there smiling like, like Dr. Evil. My work here is done. That's the way she looked. Now all of a sudden you want to call for peace. You should have called for peace when your husband had a moment because your husband was laughing at the joke. He was laughing at the comment that was made till he looked over at you and you rolled your eyes, then you saw him get up. You could have stopped it. Shout out to Denzel Washington for being that father figure. Shout out to Tyler Perry and all the other people that checked on Chris Rock, that checked on Will Smith. Salute to them. I thought Macbeth was better anyway. I'm just going to be honest. I love Denzel. I love Will. Don't get me wrong, because I love Bad Boys. But I want to say this to Chris Rock. I salute you, brother. Stop being the token nigga at these award shows that tolerate us, not celebrate us. They keep saying money is the root of all evil. And y'all see what we do. Y'all see exactly what we do. And like I posted yesterday, the Oscars had a hand in that. They write this shit. I don't believe Chris Rock went off script. I believe the Oscars wrote that. And it's come out that the Oscars did write that. But y'all so woke. But I'm going to mind my black ass business, though. But let this be a learning lesson to people that you can't go through life fighting people because they say things you don't like. You can't live life like that. We can't teach our children to do that. Because in that moment, you don't know how the situation is going to go. It could absolutely go left. Someone could end up dead, injured, in jail, or what? Something you could have ever walked away from. Chris Rock posed no imminent threat to Jada. She wasn't in any physical, she wasn't being physically threatened. Words. What your mamas used to say, your mamas and teachers, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And then prior to the award show, Jada went on this whole banter talking about, I don't care what y'all say about my head, but all of a sudden it mattered to you Sunday. Girl, bye. Goodbye. You need to go sit on Iyanla Vanzant's couch, beloved, and get you some help. That's what I feel like. You need to get to the root of your problems because you got daddy issues and you got mama issues. So you need to get to the root of your problem. Will Smith, let me say this to you. I'm not with the cancel culture because I've seen a lot of people say, oh, I've seen some posts, cancel Will Smith. No, I'm not canceling nobody. But let this be a teachable moment for you. I hope y'all are able to sit down without the cameras and address this issue. It don't need to be on the red table talk. Because then the shit to me wouldn't even be sincere. I'm just going to be honest with you. It doesn't need to be on the red table talk. To me, I think that should be a private conversation because I really think Will and Jada, you've done enough of putting your business on Front Street for y'all to be the butt of all jokes. Y'all cannot pick and choose what to support. You either support or you don't. So you men, y'all should have been protecting black women. We are the most disrespected, most underappreciated people that walk this earth. Like my man. I don't want my man going out fighting people because they disrespect. Check it. That's all you got to do. Be a grown man about it. Boys fight. Grown men sit and talk it out. Period. Unless you're posing some type of physical threat, walk that shit off. Let it go. They didn't stab you. They didn't shoot you. They didn't choke you. They didn't put their hands on you. They just said some things you didn't like. That's all they did. Let this be a lesson to everybody. The higher you elevate, the busier the devil gets. If you don't want to be a clown, stop showing up to the circus. And that's all I have to say about the Will Smith, Chris Rock incident. We're done talking about it. We're on to something else. God bless them. Hey, I ain't lose no sleep over it. So I want to jump into this video that I saw on TikTok, y'all. So we've deaded the conversation. We've addressed the Will Smith, Chris Rock incident. That's dead. We done. We're not talking about it. I don't want to see it anymore. So I came across a video, y'all, on TikTok of a young lady speaking about her child's father. So I want to talk about child support for a moment. Why file for it? I know I'm going to ruffle some feathers tonight, but hey, it is what it is. Y'all will be all right. And let me play the video, and I want your thoughts on it. I want to just talk about this video. That's it. But tonight's conversation is child support. Would you take your children's father off child support to help him find a better job? What are your thoughts? That's the question. So let me roll the video. It's like 30 seconds long. And then we're going to have that conversation because I want to know. I want to know your thoughts, ladies. I want to know your thoughts. Because, baby, I can say a lot. Hold on.
So I decided to take my son's father off of child support because it was causing turmoil in our co-parenting relationship. Recently, I looked up a few places for him to get his CDL so that he could possibly start his own trucking company, or he can even carry loads and make money for himself. What I decided was, you know what, Brittany, let me change my mindset. Let me help him help us take care of our child. And that's co-parenting.
So I want to talk about that. So you have a young lady who went down to the child support office and took her child's father off of child support to help him find a better paying job. She said because it started to affect their co-parenting relationship. And she said, one imperative thing, let me change my mindset so I can help him help us take care of our child. If only things could be like that in real life. Because, baby, some of you baby mamas, shabba. So the question is, I'm going to pose this question and drop in the comments. Would you take your child or children's father off of child support to help in finding a better, help him? I'm sorry, y'all. To help him find a better job? Would you? Let me edit this, y'all, because y'all, my OCD will do something to me. Hold on, let me fix this. Hold up, wait. I got to correct this. Oh, because that was about to do something to me. All right, there we go. All right, so that's the question for tonight. Would you take your child or children's father off of child support to help him find a better job? Because and everybody knows that when you are on child support and then you get backed up on your child support, they suspend your driver's license. You can't get any type of like a barber's license. You can't get your CDL, anything. You can't get any type of license, whether you're going, law school, nursing school, whatever. They stop that if you owe back child support. Would you stop it? Would you take your child or your children's father off of child support to help him find a better job? Me, in my honest opinion, if you are really truly helping me take care of the child, I most absolutely would change my mindset to help you, to help us take care of our child or children. See, a lot of you women, when you go down and you file child support, a lot of y'all do it. I'm not saying a majority of y'all, but some of y'all go down there and file because you're bitter. Because the relationship ended. Now you want to hold the child hostage. Now you want to be in control of everything. That's why a lot of y'all go down there and file child support. I would say, and maybe my numbers might be off, I would say like maybe 60 to 65% of y'all. That's why y'all go file child support. It's because you're mad. Because the relationship ended. He went on with his life. He's moved on. Now you mad. So now all of a sudden, now let me go file child support. That's why a lot of you women do. Like I say, 60 to 65% of y'all, I believe that's why y'all do it. The other 35, 40%, y'all do it because he's not financially helping you take care of the child or the children. But I want to talk about the ones that do it because they're bitter. Let me say this to you, you bitter baby mamas. Stop holding that child hostage because that man don't want to be with you no more. Stop running down to the child support office because, see, let me tell you something. Once you put them white people in your life, that stops a whole lot of shit for you. Especially if the man is giving you more than what you're about to start receiving in child support, because I've seen it happen. The man is giving you $1,000 a month or maybe $1,500, maybe even $2,000. I don't know. But then you get down there because you get pissed off, you get a bee up your ass, and you run down there to the child support office. And now then people say, oh, you're only going to get $575 a month. So now you done shot yourself in the foot because now you showed $2,000 because you went down there based off of your emotions. Start thinking before you speak. You know, if this man is doing all that he can to help you support the child or the children, you need to become a team player and not his enemy. I say that to say because I see a lot of men that are going through this right now. Pandemic hit, got laid off, baby mama is demanding more money. He can't give you any more. He has to live too. And I'm not speaking to the ones that don't take care of their children because the April Fool's Day is Friday. I'll address y'all Friday. But I say all of that to say you have to become a team player because the child needs to be able to coexist with both parents. We have to start showing healthy co-parenting relationships for the child or the children. We have to start doing it. So we have to change our mindset, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not just addressing the women. I'm talking to you men too. The relationship didn't work. He moved on, she moved on, but y'all still have this child or these children together. That's who it becomes about at the end of the day. When you lay down and you have these babies or you have this child or these children, that's who it becomes about. It stops being about you and it becomes about the children. I like what she did because she said, let me change my mindset. Because in order to do what she did, your mindset has to be different. But I want to know, y'all let me know, drop in the comments, would you do it? Would you take your child or your children's father off of child support to help him find a better job? I mean, if, like I say, if he is actively in the child's life or children's life, and I see that he is helping me with the children, and I don't mean just financially, but mentally and emotionally, yeah, I would go down there, I would say, you know what, I don't need this anymore. Just so he can get a better paying job because that helps me to help us raise our child, be able to co-parent in the most healthiest manner. So I loved the video. Like I said, I wanted to pose that question, but now I'm about to ruffle your feathers. Baby, is child support a broke woman's hustle? Oh, is it? Because I see a lot of you ladies that get child support and you don't even spend it on a child. A lot of y'all get child support. Maybe y'all are getting $2,500, $3,500 a month. Now y'all don't want to work. But that's supposed to be for the child. I mean, I'm just, I'm curious to know. I just want to know. Y'all know I'm trying to ruffle the feathers tonight. Like, I'm really asking real life, genuine questions, though. But is it a broke woman's hustle? I know some people go back and forth about this. Oh, no. But is it, though? That's what I want to know. Curious to know, though. Real curious to know. So let me drop this video real quick. And then we're going to go back to the questions. Give me 1 second. Here we go.
Because a lot of you are going to want to come on here and be combative. Yes, we know that there are single mothers in the world who bear the weight of the world on their shoulders because of a deadbeat father. We get that. What I'm about to say is to a marginalized group of people. If this don't apply, let it fly. You don't have to comment on here and tell me that it goes both ways. That's a given. Again, this message is to a very select group of people who need to hear it, all right? Some kids out here are fatherless because their mothers want to prove a point, and it's terrible. It's grave. Some women are complete demons to men and then want to call them a deadbeat. You got some men out here who genuinely love their children and they want to be around their children. They want to be there in their lives, supporting them whichever way that they can. But women, some women want their way. If I can't have my way, I will make your life a living hell. And that's on everything. This is the mentality of some women, and we gonna expose it. This is a queen to queen talk. Picture yourself in a women's convention, okay? We talking about this because this is going to strengthen us from within. You cannot go out here and try to control a man. If it did not work out between you guys, if he's choosing not to marry you, okay? Because technically, before you laid down, you probably should have secured the ring. But since things happen, and if it didn't go as planned, it's okay. Now a child is in the picture. So that means what? We can't always have our way and our wants to come to fruition when you got a child. Listen, a child needs a mother to stand in the gap and be mature, to put their needs before hers. Some women will allow a child to face hell in their life, be apart from their father, because they want their way. Oh, if you ain't gonna marry me, honey, if I ain't gonna get no ring, I can rest assured you won't see your child another day in his life or her life. It's terrible. And it creates grave effects for the child later on, but you're not thinking about that child. It's all about you. It's your world, big girl, ain't it? That's terrible. You're selfish. This is a self-check moment. You can't do that. Some women on top of that, oh, you know that he got plans with somebody new that he with? You want to control a man and treat him like a child by using his child against him. Well, I know I said 6 o'clock. I'm at the mom, still getting my hair done. It'll be 7:30. Oh, well, I ain't going to be around there. I'm dropping him to my mama. If you want to go get him, you could go get him from his mom, from my mama's house. It is what it is. You can't be nasty like that and then get on social media, do whatever, and talk ill about somebody. And better yet, you got an even more grave thing that a lot of women want to do. Oh, you don't want to give me no ring? You don't want to do? Well, the baby ain't yours anyway. Aha. Well, she ain't yours. He ain't yours. It is what it is. So what? Okay. What? That's petty. That's petty. I'm going to tell you straight up and down, because some people going to encourage you in that foolishness. Okay, if he wanted to be with you, he just should have. Well, if he feel like that, all of y'all bitter and negative together. That's terrible. You done brought innocent people in your situation to carry out this manipulation. It's wrong. Some men want to be in their children's life, but you are the hindrance. You want your way. You've been that way since a child. It's wrong. It's time to level up. Things in you're going to continue to face that same level of depression, that repeated cycle of up, high highs, and then low lows, until you do right by some people. Some women out here, we talk about men being prideful. Some women owe some men some apology straight up. You owe them an apology. You need to understand that when you do things like that, the humiliation, particularly when you say, oh, the baby ain't yours, and he thinking that straight up and down that this is his child. But you bruise a man and you say, you know, I was just mad. No. When you put that out in a public platform, understand the humiliation that's attached to it. A man may never come forth and tell you face to face what he is feeling, but some men are dying inside. Some men have a silent cry that only him and his brother know what he going through. Y'all wonder why the friends stop dealing with you. That man be dead inside because of something you're doing, trying to control him. And some of you gonna hear this message and say, well, whatever. It is what it is. That's nasty. That's rude, and you need to pray against that spirit of pride in your life. Some kids out here are fatherless because you as a mother want to prove a point. Love you much.
Some of you ladies, you need to pick your mouth up off the floor because she read y'all for the fifth hill. Because that's exactly when you go back right here when the young lady said, let me change my mindset. Because a lot of you women are bitter. Because the relationship didn't work. Oh, let me run down here. Oh, I'm going to get you. I'm going to go file child support. You're threatening him with it. To the point where he says, you know what? Go do it. I don't care. Go do it. Do you know who ends up hurt? These children. So here's that question. Why file child support if the father's taking care of the child or the children? She just summed it up perfectly. A lot of you women need to take accountability for these men that you laid down and you had these babies with. Y'all knew how it was. Y'all seen the red flags, but you figured if you sexed him enough, if you loved him enough, he was going to change. A man typically tells you what he wants from the beginning anyway. We just choose not to pay attention. Y'all ready for that one? We just choose not to pay attention. We see the red flags. You know, we see all of this. And we figure, oh, well, we could change him. No, you can't change a man that don't want to be changed. So now you mad because you didn't have a baby with a man that no longer wants to be with you, but he still wants to do for a child. You mad. Now all of a sudden he can't see the child or the baby not his. Do y'all realize what that does to a man? Because we could always revert back to the Will and Jada situation. Stop de-emasculating these men and then want these men to protect us. Ooh. I'm just going to put it out there. Stop de-emasculating these men and then turn around and expect them to protect us. Let a man be a man. You get what I'm saying? He doesn't want you, baby. That's okay. Love hurts. But God, that's not the only man God made. If it didn't work out with him, somebody else is going to come better. Stop holding these children hostage because you mad. You know, sis, no. I don't want you to digress because this is a conversation. You know what? This is the conversation that needs to be had. And I'm going to tell you why this is the conversation that needs to be had, because I witness women that do stuff like this. You hold a child hostage because you mad at the dad. Yes, there are some deadbeat dads out here. It is. I'm not saying that there's not, okay? So let me put that out there. But I also want to address and compliment the men that do take care of their children or their child, that push and fight to be a part of their children's lives, but they can't because you women are so busy listening to your homegirl that's got 10 kids with 12 different men who thinks $40, selling her quarter for $40 is a hustle. Stop listening to them. You got all this toxicity. Now you got this around the child. And then you wonder why the child grows up resenting the father because of you. Because of you, women, because you allowed your emotions to get the best of you. Because you didn't sit down and you didn't rationalize your thoughts. You went off of emotion. And I'm not saying we haven't done it, because we've all done it. We've all done things based off of emotion. We've done it. I'm guilty of it. You get what I'm saying? I'm guilty of that. So let me go to some of the comments and then we're going to go back. So my sister says, that's grown woman shit right there, especially if he's doing what he's supposed to do as a father, supporting his child. Yes, do it. If you have an active father that's in your child or your children's life and he is helping to accommodate the child, the necessities of this child. And I'm not talking about just the financial baby, because see, a lot of this is about to go over your heads. If he is there emotionally and mentally and spiritually for the child, baby, what more could you ask for? You got a lot of men out here that pay child support and do nothing for the child. You get what I'm saying? Make it make sense. You know, the math ain't mathing, y'all. Y'all keep trying to say 2 + 2 = 5. No, it don't. My sister say, I promise you, I've been there with a bitter ass baby mama. # girl move around. I'm telling you, I've been through that. You know, I've gone through that. I've dealt with a dude that had a bitter baby mama. My son's father has a bitter baby mama. Because I went and filed child support, then you had to run down and you went and filed child support. Then all of a sudden you want to be best buddies. Whew. Y'all, you know what? Xfinity, baby, let me tell you something. Y'all down bad for this. Y'all is really down bad for this. Do you hear me? My internet just completely went down, y'all. Talking about it won't be restored till 11:35 p.m. Xfinity, y'all owe me for this. Y'all think I'm gonna pay a bill? Man, I'm in the middle of trying to do a show. Y'all playing with me. Anyways, I hope y'all can still hear me and still see me. Look at that. Everything that went down. This some bull shiggity right now. So let me go to some of the comments, because we still gonna continue on with the show. So Jules says, then the motherfuckers go spend a child support on hair, nails, and they good for nothing boyfriends. She say # I can't stand up with a bitch. Blackmail podcast. There go my brother, y'all. Hey, y'all, let me tell you something. Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Central Time, y'all tune in with the Blackmail podcast. Go subscribe, like, share. Let me tell you something. My brother has some very, very dope conversations that for the woke people, y'all, for the woke people, I love you. Shout out to my brother for the continuous support. Y'all don't forget, go subscribe to Blackmail Podcast. Y'all be on the lookout for another collaboration of Black Girl Interrupted and Blackmail Podcast. We got some great, amazing things that are coming up. So my girl Jess says, very true. Some may not know the extremes and it elevates too. Right. Black Male Podcast says some women want to control the man and the children become the weapon they use to keep the upper hand. That's what I always speak about. You know, I don't like that. Stop holding these children hostage to get your way. Do you know what that does to the child? And in that moment, we don't think about the children, but y'all need to start putting these children first. You get what I'm saying? That's what we need to do. Start thinking about these children and less about us, because it stops being about you the moment you lay down and that child is conceived. It immediately stops being about you. I'm guilty of it. You get what I'm saying? So Black Male, Jules says, I totally agree with you. Just say, I witnessed this amongst my friends and family. She said, uh-oh, can y'all hear me? Wait. Oh. Can y'all hear me? Okay. All right. So, Jules says, that's exactly how these bitter motherfuckers be, for real, for real. She said, I've truly lived and witnessed this shit firsthand. Try to make my husband's life a living hell. That's the stuff I don't like. You know, that's what I don't like. Is y'all women can be so manipulative at times. You know, I don't like that. Black Male Podcast say, we hear you. He's up. Let's get it, GA. What's good, baby? Y'all, my internet just completely went down, so I'm doing it strictly from my cell phone. Baby, Xfinity gonna hear from me. I'm telling you, they gonna credit me. As many issues as I've had with them. Oh yeah, Xfinity, y'all owe me a whole bill, and I want credit for it. Black Male Podcast says, I love you too, sis. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So again, why file child support if the father is taking care of the child or the children? Why do that? Why keep taking and dragging this man through hell because you are in hell? Do you really believe that that's fair? But I see a lot of women that do it. A lot of women that do it. Let me roll this. And it's so ironic that I selected this clip. Y'all. You know what? I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that for another episode, because I may do an episode Friday for April Fool's Day so I can address you deadbeat dads. But I want to go back. Y'all, I'm doing all of this from my phone, so y'all got to bear with me. So here's the next question. Should you be able to spend the child support money on yourself? I'm going to say yes and no. If you need to use it to pay a light bill, a gas bill, a water bill, I could see that, because those are necessities for the child. The child needs lights. The child needs water. I could see that. But like my sis Jewel says, to go and, hold on, let me go back to her comment. Spending the money on their hair, their nails, and they dudes. That's you're down bad for that. Let me say this to you women. I need y'all to go and dig deep into yourselves and get in touch with yourselves. Because some of the evil, manipulative, vindictive things that I see y'all do, y'all need Jesus. Maybe y'all need what Will Smith did to Chris Rock the other night. I don't know. I'm just poking fun. That's a joke. Ha ha. But stop doing it. Stop using a child to get your way. It's not healthy for the child because the child ends up hurt in the end anyway. Salute to the real men that take care of their children. Salute to y'all. I commend y'all. I applaud y'all. I love y'all. I advocate for y'all. You deadbeats, you clowns, whatever y'all are, I'm going to address y'all on April Fool's Day. But I say all of that to say, because I'm about to roll into my final thoughts. I'm with the young lady that says we need to change our mindset. If you have a father in your child or your children's life that's active, let him be a part of that child's life. Help him to help you co-parent in the most healthiest way for the child or the children. These children see enough of toxicity in their lives. Break the cycle. Because see, it's women like us that are left to deal with the remnants of a bitter mom or a deadbeat dad. You know, when I saw the video come across, because I'm going into my final thoughts. When I came across the young lady's video on TikTok, I watched it about 6 or 7 times. I was like, she understood the assignment. She said it started to affect their co-parenting relationship. And if you have peace in your co-parenting relationship, why disrupt it? Why disturb it? You know, not to put my honey's business, but he's in a similar situation. But I commend him for what he does. You get what I'm saying? I commend him. So I want to salute, especially him. I definitely want to salute him amongst the other beautiful Black men out here in this world that take care of their children. I absolutely want to give him his flowers. Okay, good. I'm glad y'all can hear me. I had to do it all from the phone, y'all. I'm telling you, David, this internet is down. But I want to give, like I said, I want to give him his flowers and the other beautiful Black men out here that take care of their children. I salute y'all. I love y'all. Y'all know I advocate for y'all. And I also advocate for the women too. So I don't want anyone to feel like I just bash women. No, I don't. I hold y'all accountable. And I address issues that y'all are afraid to talk about. Y'all, my braces is on. I've no longer gated up. But anyway, I just had to throw a little jokey joke in there. Because y'all know I get a little deep. Y'all know I run down rabbit holes and, you know, but stop torturing the child. Stop withholding the child from having a relationship with his father or her father or their father. Stop doing that, ladies. I didn't bring this conversation up to come on here and bash women. I just thought it was a conversation that needed to be had. If you were triggered, what you want me to do? If it don't apply, let it fly. If you're not one of those bitter baby mamas that are doing this dumb shit, then it don't apply to you. I'm addressing the ones that participate in this dumb shit and their dumbass friends that celebrate this. Not realizing, baby, you're celebrating toxicity. And then we're left to deal with that. My sis says, right, because the man has moved on and no longer wants them. I know I had this conversation a few weeks ago where I talked about fathers learning their parental rights. I want y'all to keep learning and educating yourself on your rights. Get your rights to your children. Stop allowing these women to withhold your child or your children from you, because you are just as much important as they're in their lives as the moms are. In fact, we need you black men now more than ever. You get what I'm saying? The way we protect y'all, we need y'all to protect us. So we need the reciprocity in all of this. You get what I'm saying? That's what we need. Oh, let's get it, Jay. Oh, yeah. I love you too, baby. You already know. Y'all, shout out to my brother. Let's get it, GA. If you have YouTube, go subscribe to his channel. It's under the same name. Let's get it, GA. Beautiful basketball game simulations that he does on there. I believe he is on the road to, I think you're at almost 1,000 subscribers, I think, or 500. I had to go back and check your page. Y'all know I don't know nothing about them video games. But I want you men to keep educating yourself. I want you women to grow up and mature. You know, kid time is over. You have to, you have to be grown in certain situations. 800. There you go. He's on the road. He's almost at 800. So therefore, he's on the road to 1,000 subs. So y'all run him up, y'all. Y'all go subscribe. Please tell him Ashley sent you. But I want us to start being able to coexist healthy. You get what I'm saying? I want us to learn how to co-parent healthy, because the children need us. It's imperative for children to see healthy relationships, whether it's mother-father relationships, whether it's, husband-wife relationship. We need to start eliminating the toxicity and start encouraging positivity. You get what I'm saying? Tonight's topic, we addressed the Will Smith, Chris Rock incident on the Oscars Sunday night. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I said what I had to say about it. Will is still wrong. Jada, you need to take your own advice and you need to seek some type of therapy. I need y'all to write. Black Male Podcast says we have to stop working against each other and start working together to build our community. That way. Start letting people know what's bullshit. Stop acting like clowns in these circuses. You can't say you want to be a vessel of love and resort to violence. That's hypocrisy. Hypocritical. Let me stop using the big words. But that's what I want y'all to do. I hope tonight's episode, y'all took away some great things about it. Change your mindset. Like I say, when I came across the video, I watched it 7 times, and I was like, if only we could get more people to think the way she does. Put your children first. These children don't ask to come. They didn't ask to come here. We're supposed to love, provide, and nurture our children. And we don't do it. We don't do it. We don't celebrate the ones that are there for their children, because we overshadow it with bullshit. You get what I'm saying? So shout out to the men. I want to celebrate y'all first. Let me give y'all rules. A shout out to the men that take care of their children. I love y'all so much. Shout out to the women that are displaying healthy co-parenting relationships. Shout out to y'all. To you deadbeat dads and you bitter baby mamas. I'm going to talk to y'all Friday on April Fool's Day, because that's exactly what y'all are, some damn fools. I think tonight was the much warranted conversation. Oh, thank you. Thanks for even tuning in, sweetheart. Good to see you. Let me take that off. Sis, we're going to talk after this is over. But anyway, that man always makes me lose my train. I can't stand him. Anyways, who that man? Okay, anyway, I got to get back to my show for real. Like, for real. Like, I got to be for real, for real, for real. Oh, wow. So, I hope it was a lot of lessons taken away from tonight's show. I'll send you the link, sis. I'll send you the link. But I hope I hope some lessons were taken away from tonight's show. I really do. Because a lot of these were learning experiences. These were moments where we all could have been educated, not only on how to handle situations, but how to display healthy co-parenting relationships as well. You can't go through life throwing temper tantrums and wanting to fight everybody that says things to you that you don't like. You just can't do it. At some point, we have to stop being children and we have to grow the fuck up. I myself being one. I'm still growing, y'all. I'm still a work in progress. Okay, so don't knock me down. But let this be a teachable moment. Yes. Let's get it, GA. Yeah. Because I did some foul shit. That's why. I did some real foul shit. And I gotta own that. I did. But I'll address that on a whole nother episode. It's the glow. It be the glow. But let's get it, GA. That's what, you know what? Y'all are throwing me off, y'all. I'm trying to have a serious moment, y'all. Like, I'm really trying to have a real serious moment. Let me y'all, I did some real fucked up shit. Let me just say that. I did some whole shit. And I gotta eat that. And I owe him an apology. I do. And sis, I'm gonna be ready for you to cuss me out after a while. I'm gonna be ready for it. But I got to get back to my final thoughts, y'all, because I got some great things coming for Black Girl Interrupted. I'm gonna be ready, sis. I'm gonna be ready for it. I'm preparing myself mentally for it. But back to what I was saying. This has to be a teachable moment. This has, a learning moment for us as a culture and as a community. You get what I'm saying? We have to come together. We have to start supporting each other, not just when shit matters. You get what I'm saying? We have to be consistent when it comes to the support and the protection of the Black men and the Black women. And let me say this to you, Black men. The way we protect y'all, we need that back in return. You get what I'm saying? The way y'all went hard for Jada yesterday, I need y'all to do that for every female that you come across. If you see her being disrespected, I need you Black men to protect her. You get what I'm saying? Because we Black women, we need to do the same thing. If you see something out of the way, y'all ladies, we need to address that. You get what I'm saying? And then back to the conversation with the young lady who opted to go and remove her children's father off of child support. I salute you. I salute you. I salute you. If more women could think like you. That is my final thought. I was finally able to get through my final thought. Let me do this publicly. Even though the disrespect was private, let me do this publicly. To my man, to the love of my life, I love you. And I'm sorry if I've ever made you feel less than a man. I can be a woman and I can own that.
Just like in that moment, Jada needs to apologize to Will. I'm being a woman and I'm apologizing to mine. Any man that I've ever made feel less than a man, I apologize to you. Y'all always find a way to make me cry. Always. Y'all always do this. I don't like y'all. I really be trying to get through a show where I'm not crying. I really be trying to get through a show. But y'all just won't let your girl be great. But to any man that I've ever de-emasculated, I apologize to you. I'm working. Y'all, I'm getting through it. I'm getting better. Okay. Give me the grace. I'm allowing myself the grace. Bae, I love you. And let's get it, Jen. You didn't have to put me on front and let them people know I was blushing. But yes, my man is watching, even though he's at work. Thank you for the support, babe. I love you. And you are truly my infinity. So you got me for life. I'm not going nowhere. But anywho, enough of the mushy stuff. I got to get back to the show. So Jewel says, Black Male Podcast, she found you. She subscribed. Black Male Podcast says, thanks, Jewel. Man, let me tell you something. Oh, let me say this really quickly. Y'all go follow my sister. Let me tell you, her business is coming soon. She's still working on the name, but if you need your bathroom redesigned, if you need little ornaments done, go hit my sister. Her name is Jewel Peters on Facebook. Get in her inbox, run her business up. Let's start supporting this Black-owned business. Let me put that out there. I know you're gonna be like, no, sis, don't do it. No, get my sister business. I'm gonna start displaying her work on my Facebook page. I want y'all to support her. Jewel Peters is her name on Facebook. Baby, she will take your bathroom from 0 to 100. Do you hear me? Anybody in New Orleans? Go out at my sister. Like I say, baby, she'll take your bedroom, your beds, your bed, whatever in your house. She'll take it from 0 to 100. Let me shout my sister out for that, okay? I love you, sis. But I want to let you guys know, Black Girl Interrupted will officially be back on air Tuesday, April the 5th, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Y'all, I'm so freaking excited to get back in front of the camera for you guys. I can't wait. I absolutely cannot wait. I have some great topics that I'm going to be talking about. I can't wait for my magazine article to come about. I absolutely cannot wait. I can't wait to show you the finished product. I'm still waiting on it. So shout out to Voyage Magazine for even contacting me and wanting me to share my story about Black Girl Interrupted. So again, April the 5th, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, Black Girl Interrupted will be back in full swing, baby. Y'all know I keep y'all updated with any of the topic, any hot topics I come across. Y'all know I like to talk about it. My brother say that takes a real woman to do that, sis. And it does, because I really have made this man, and I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna eat that shit. I've really tried to push away a man that has done nothing but love me the only way that he knows how. And I have to stop trying to set all these expectations in regards to someone that's learning to be loved the way that I love. You get what I'm saying? So like I say, the disrespect, even though it was private, I wanted to apologize to him publicly. And then, me and him will have a conversation tonight when he gets off work. Because he is the love of my life. I love him. He just does something to me. He does. But yes, so I can't wait to be back into the full swing of things when it comes to Black Girl Interrupted. I have my podcast is now on Podchaser, It just got added to like 3 more. Oh, Facebook podcast. It's been added to like 3 or 4 more platforms. So your girl is out here really trying to push the envelope. I'm really trying to make Black Girl Interrupted a household name. I want this to be a safe space for us to come and be able to sit down and have these beautiful conversations like we do every Tuesday and every Thursday. Nothing like the Red Table Talk. No shade though. But I can't wait to do it. Black Male Podcast, you just got another sub from Let's Get It GA. Go hit him up as well. But like I said, I can't wait to see you guys Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We are jumping into things that plague the Black community. So we're going to address a lot of things that affect the Black community. Great topics that I have upcoming for us. I can't wait to sit down and do the roundtable discussions where I have, the Black men and Black women, where we just sit down and we talk with no disrespect. That's what I want. I want to start learning to heal the Black community and collectively bring us together, because we're stronger together than we are separate. So I say all of that to say I love you guys. Don't forget, I already talked about that, the upcoming episodes. Also want to go ahead and for mental health, y'all don't forget, if you know anyone that is suffering or battling mental illness and they are contemplating suicide, I posted a link. It is on your screen. Share that with somebody. If you're ever feeling down, please call 911. Get to your nearest emergency room. Get the help that you need. Y'all know I advocate for mental health. I push for it. Again, mental illness, suicide rate is so high in the Black community. We need to start advocating, and we need to start supporting and loving on one another instead of resorting to violence. So Black Male Podcast, I'm gonna post a few more. So Black Male Podcast says, appreciate it. Let's get it, GA. Let's get it, GA says, absolutely, my brother. See, this is what I love to see, is to see my Black men collectively come together and support one another. So I also can't wait. Shout out to my brother Dre and Dex. I can't wait for y'all to come back on Breaking the Stigma, because I absolutely am ecstatic about collaborating with not only the Black Male Podcast, but Breaking the Stigma as well. So let's get some thoughts and put it on pen to paper, and let's make it happen. But on that note, I do want to say I love you guys. I appreciate y'all love and support. Like I said, I will keep y'all up to date on my journey, as on my road to healing and all that other great grand stuff. Like I said, I'm transparent with y'all because y'all are family, and I want y'all to start taking care of yourself, take care of your health. Listen to your body. You get what I'm saying? If your body is off, something is off, go take care of it. So on that note, I love you guys. As y'all can see, the braces are off now. Yay, yay. But I will see y'all Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, same place. Y'all don't forget, tap in with your girl. I love y'all. To my Black men, I love you. To my Black ladies, my queens, my sisters, I love you, ladies. Love, 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 love y'all. And I'll see y'all Tuesday night. Enjoy the rest of your night, y'all.